Yes, I'm still tracking egg prices. I think I'm coming down with something, so I'm gonna make this super quick. And even though I'm sick, I'm still showing up. It is Friday, February 21st, day 32, I want to say, of 1,461 days where I track the price of eggs, so you don't have to. You're welcome. Walmart, you're on the chopping block. Great value eggs are up from $5.46 to $5.97. That's a 9.3% increase week over week. Eggland's Best saw a 10.9% increase in price. This week it's $6.40. Last week they were $5.77. 1 month in, and Whole Foods finally cracked, and they raised the prices of their store brand eggs from $4.19 to $4.39. Yada yada yada. Egg prices are up. Literally, what else is new? And Walmart saw the biggest increase in prices, 9.87% week over week. Are we surprised? Here's the USDA report. Again, this is different than the consumer price index we talked about last week. This is the price of eggs delivered to the warehouse. What that means exactly, I'm still not sure. But what I do know is we've officially entered 2-figure price numbers. Do you think we'll ever enter the 3-figure range? Anyway, here is the breakdown by region, by week. And California, what is going on? California, once again, is seeing the biggest increase week over week in egg prices delivered to warehouse. Again, whatever that means. And then just looking at this report on a whole, I put together a visual. You're welcome. Prices are up overall 4.47% since last week, but since day one, egg prices have been up 31% since day one, and we are 1 month in. So 1 month in, the average price for a dozen eggs, based on the data I've collected boots on ground, is $6.47. So that's our month one number. And the average to date here is $7.63. Anyway, 1,428 days to go. You're welcome, and I'll see you next week. Have an exceptional weekend.
So I call myself going to Fiesta. Y'all know Fiesta, they cheaper. They cheaper than the regular stores, you know, the little Mexican Hispanic store. So I go there, bitch, look at the price of eggs. Bitch, how are y'all surviving? How the fuck are y'all affording food? Well, I'm gonna include the prices at the bottom. What the fuck is happening in America? We need to stand up. Stand up. Bitch, if you can't go to Fiesta Mart and get some cheap eggs, where the fuck can you go? Where the fuck can you go? Oh, I'm mad, and I'm the type of person that wants you to be mad with me. Do y'all see how expensive eggs are? I was in there contemplating, do I need to start an OnlyFans? Do I need to start, like, how are normal American everyday, well, I'm normal American everyday people. How the fuck are y'all affording eggs? Like, what's happening? Bitch, if you can't go to the Fiesta Mart, where the fuck can you go if you can't go to the motherfucking Fiesta Mart? That's the cheapest of the cheap. Where the fuck I'm gonna go? Aldi? I don't fuck with Aldis like that. Okay, I got a real class about myself. Grocery so motherfucking high, I gotta lock the door to run into the gas station because I just don't fucking know as much as I take them goddamn eggs. I don't know what we gotta do, America, but we gotta get on our Zooms and we gotta stand up for this shit. There's no way that groceries are this high. There's no way that it's this expensive to live when we got people winning the lottery for 300, 400 million. That is just fucking absurd to me.
You can actually use economics to describe why eggs are so expensive. Let's talk about it. Now, since last year, egg prices have increased by 138%. And there are 3 main reasons that economists have thought why egg prices are increasing so much. Number 1, the egg industry has been dealing with this massive outbreak of avian flu that occurred in February. In economics, we would call this a supply shock because a huge amount of the egg-producing hens were unalived by this virus. And like anything else, it takes some time because obviously chicks don't lay eggs. It takes time for them to grow up. And this virus wiped out 5% of egg-laying hens. Number 2, it could just be costs of a grain increasing due to inflation. It's just more expensive to produce eggs. Finally, the most interesting explanation is collusion among egg suppliers increasing the price. The FTC is being called to investigate. Yes, we'll see what happens.
You do realize that egg companies are using the bird flu as an excuse to price gouge. I can prove it. Here are the numbers. Look at the company Cal-Maine, America's largest producer and distributor of eggs. In the most recent quarter, the quarter where egg prices spiked, their profit margin more than doubled. Why? Due to a simple reason. As egg prices went up, Cal-Maine raised their prices even faster. It's like their cost went up by $1, and then they use that as an excuse to charge consumers $10 more. So they're using a price increase as an opportunity to price gouge. So it is not true for anyone to say that egg prices are going up only because of the bird flu. If it were just the bird flu, we would not see large corporations' profit margins doubling like Cal-Maine. The bottom line is that they are just using this as an excuse to price gouge. You should be aware of this, and this is the entire reason why the D3 list exists. Cal-Maine, for using the bird flu as a way to price gouge on eggs, you've just made the D3 list a podcast about dumb, desperate, and diabolical business decisions.